New Orleans is a city of historic neighborhoods, filled with charming houses, neighborhood restaurants, bustling commercial corridors, and walkable streetscapes. The French Quarter is, of course, our most famous neighborhood. But let's explore some of the other areas that make New Orleans such a unique and vivacious place to live.
Hi, I'm Danielle Del Sol, Executive Director of the Preservation Resource Center of New Orleans. Today I'm in beautiful Algiers Point, New Orleans' second oldest neighborhood. Did you know that New Orleans has 22 historic districts on the National Register of Historic Places? Come with me today to explore the wonderful neighborhoods where New Orleanians live, work, and play.
The Vieux Carré is the oldest neighborhood in our 300-year-old city. While the lively restaurants and bars get all the attention, the quarter is also a residential community filled with families who live here full-time. Much of the quarter's architecture has a Spanish influence, though there are some buildings, such as the Ursuline Convent, that date to the city's early French colonial period. Directly across the river from the French Quarter is Algiers Point, a quiet, picturesque neighborhood with a functioning courthouse and one of the best skyline views of the city. So today, most of the houses in Algiers Point are Victorian in style. Let's head back across the river to Treme, one of the oldest African-American neighborhoods in the nation. Its earliest residents were free people of color, as well as folks of European descent and enslaved people. In the heart of Treme was Congo Square, a place where people could legally gather, play music, and sell their wares. Today, Congo Square is part of Armstrong Park. Treme is home to St. Augustine Catholic Church, the first racially integrated church in New Orleans. It was built in 1841. The community remains a neighborhood rich in New Orleans art, music, and culture. If you're lucky, you might catch a second-line parade or get a glimpse of the Mardi Gras Indians, or hear a brass band practicing on the street. There are several other incredible downtown neighborhoods, including the historic Faubourg Marigny, Bywater, and Holy Cross, all filled with 19th and early 20th century architecture, including Creole cottages, shotgun houses, and center hall residences. Now let's head upriver. Across Canal Street from the French Quarter, the Lafayette Square Historic District is the original residential area of the city's American sector. Built in the 1830s, this row of 13 Federal-style townhouses in the 600 block of Julia Street, known as Julia Row, is an intact example of this neighborhood's early architecture. This area today is a vibrant mix of residential and commercial properties, as well as hip restaurants, art galleries, and a cool street scene. Now let's jump on the St. Charles Avenue streetcar and head uptown. The oldest continually operating streetcar line in the world, these green cars will take you all the way to the riverbend. Along the way, you'll see many grand mansions, most built in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. From the riverbend, head across town on Carrollton Avenue to Mid-City, another lively part of New Orleans. Jazz Fest fans will know this area well. It's the home of the Fairgrounds, which hosts Jazz Fest in late April and early May every year. Mid-City developed in the late 19th and early to mid-20th centuries. This area today is filled with shotgun and bungalow homes, many with arts and crafts style architectural details. Mid-City and the neighborhoods around City Park boast some of the best spots in New Orleans for outdoor recreation, including Bayou St. John, which meanders all the way to Lake Pontchartrain, and the Lafayette Greenway, a 2.6-mile linear park built on a former railroad corridor that has become a wonderful place for biking, jogging, enjoying an outdoor fitness class, and catching some of the city's many cultural programs. Pontchartrain Park is New Orleans' newest historic district, listed on the National Register of Historic Places. This remarkable community was built between 1955 and 1961 as one of the first suburban-style subdivisions developed for African Americans in the segregated South. Located in the Gentilly neighborhood, Pontchartrain Park became a symbol of the American dream that could be a reality for all Americans. I hope you've enjoyed this brief tour of New Orleans' historic architectural types and styles. To find out more about our city's historic buildings and neighborhoods, visit the Preservation Resource Center at prcno.org.